This is an introductory video on core Java. Here we will get a glimpse of the topics which we have to learn to master core Java. What is Java? It is a programming language. It is originally developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystems, which is later on acquired by Oracle. It was released in 1995. It is a OOPL or Object-Oriented Programming Language. The language translators which Java makes use of are interpreter and compiler. Now what is OOP? Programming language model in which programs are organized around data or objects rather than functions and logic. OOP makes use of all these things. These are the major features of OOP: method, class, object, inheritance, encapsulation, abstraction, polymorphism, and attribute. Now what is class and object? Class, as we see here, is a template, and objects are the instances of the class. Here the class is car, and objects are the instantiations of this class, like different types of car: Polo, Mini, Beetle in this figure. Basics of Java. What are the basic things we have to learn in Java? And first thing which comes is token. Tokens are smallest unit of a program, and it has different types of tokens: variables, constants, operators, keywords, and punctuators, which we have to learn and master. Next comes data types. There are two types of data type: primitive and composite. Next comes the language syntax, how we have to write our code. Next, the statements: if, if-else, nested if-else, switch case are the different variety of statements Java have. Next, we have to learn loops. There are two kinds of loops: entry controlled loops and exit controlled loops. We have to learn Java shorthand notations. These are very useful while we code, we become a developer. We have to learn access specifiers and modifiers. There are different types of access specifiers and modifiers like private, public, protected, and default. Next, we have to learn about interfaces and packages. Now, there are number of Java APIs. API, Application Programming Interface. The first one is collections. The second one is I/O. The next one, JDBC. Then JAXP. Then exception handling. We have to learn each of this. Now, let's understand the API usage. Suppose we have a website where employer can post job openings and candidate can post resumes. Classes in this particular context will be employer class, job class, and candidate class. Now, JDBC comes into picture in this context. JDBC means Java Database Connectivity. It has three databases. First one stores the employer details, the second one stores the job details, and the third one stores the candidate details. We can execute SQL statements from Java using JDBC API. Next comes collections. To hold the data which we get or which gets retrieved or which comes back, we need collections. And this is the entire collection framework. Next comes I/O, input output. It allows us to read and write data to a stream, which in this case is the file system. This API is used when a candidate wants to upload a resume or apply for jobs in this case. And this is the IO API which Java has. Next comes JAXP, Java APIs for XML parsing, which allows DOM parsing, SAX parsing, validating the XML file, applying style sheets to the XML file, converting to HTML or another XML, etc. This is a sample description. Next, exception handling APIs. Exceptions are errors that happen at runtime. And this is the entire tree. There can be two types of exceptions, checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions. We have to learn both of them. Next comes Java multithreading. It is a different concept which we have to learn and is very, very useful. A Java feature that allows concurrent execution of two or more parts of a program for maximum utilization of CPU is known as multi-threading feature. And this is the entire multi-threading cycle, or thread cycle rather, we may say. We have to learn and master this thing. And lastly comes way towards advanced Java. So to go towards advanced Java, we have to learn applet. Applet is a Java program that can be embedded into a web page. It runs inside the web browser and works at client side. Applet is embedded in a HTML page using the applet or object tag and hosted on a web server. It is a path towards learning advanced Java. Hope you loved this video. Thank you.